Hiya! Welcome to LSB Feasters radio channel, where we keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're going to Houston, Texas, and KILT. KILT was a legendary top 40 station in Houston. It belonged to Gordon McClendon, who also owns sister station KLIF in Dallas. And the call letters KILT was actually a bit of a nod to the owner of the station, Gordon McClendon. When he was on the air, he referred to himself as the Old Scotsman. So, KILT, if you didn't know it, that's the joke. Anyway, the station just cranked out the hits in the 60s, in the 70s, right up to 1981. Great jocks, great promotions, great music. This was a must listen to in Houston. Some of the legendary jocks that worked at the station included K.O. Bailey, Jay West, Beau Weaver, Steve Lundy, Hudson and Harrigan, and so many others. If you've never had a chance to hear this station when it was rocking, crank it up. I got to thank my friend Robert Nicholson for this air check. We're going back with Hudson and Harrigan on KILT Houston.
This is probably happening in a lot of households across Houston as school gets started for this year. Turn it on, Jim Bob. Here you go.
James! James, time to get up.
Oh, Ma, I don't want to go to school this morning.
James, all the kids at Boone Elementary are waiting for you.
I know, but down at Boone Elementary, they make fun of me. They call me names. They never do what I want to do down there. Give me two good reasons why I ought to go to school.
Now, James, you have to go to school. First of all, you're 42 years old.
Yeah?
And besides, James, you're the principal.
Even while we were baking new contour bread, we were working on making it better. Now, new improved contour has 25% fewer calories than enriched bread. New from the bakers of Rainbow Bread.
Things are really jumping down at Stelzig's, partner. Their annual store-wide sale is going strong, but you better hurry so you don't miss out on all those big savings throughout the store, because the sale ends this week. Stelzig's, downtown Preston in Louisiana, and on the North Freeway in Deauville Square.
We always bring the world to you, yeah, we tell you what it is. Weekday evenings, weekend mornings, we bring it home. When we're ready, we are doing, we get the news to you. Just take from us, where that's gonna go. We always bring home news for you, yeah, the things that are interesting. Weekday evenings, weekend mornings, we bring it home. When we're ready, we are doing, we get the news to you. Just take from us, where that's gonna go. Just take from us, the Houston Chronicle.
Call 220-7211.
Minutes from now, not only that, but we're going to be giving away some Elvis tickets. That's the good news. The bad news is coming up in a minute.
If you wanted to make cookies back when the country was young, you'd probably have to churn your own butter and ride 40 miles on a mule to get sugar.
And now, in the Hudson Harrigan Spotlight, it's Casey Cuba Sports. Brought to you this morning by Joe County Chevrolet, on the freeway at Fuquay.
Hello.
Hello, is this the Gordon residence? It is. This is Catfish, KILT Radio. And if you had answered your phone, KILT is going to make me rich. Going to make me rich. That's right.
Man, I missed it. Oh, man, if I'd have said it, I'd have won $10,000. If I'd have knew the word, I'd have won $20,000.
You know this contest about as well as I do.
Man, I listen to it all the time.
Well, we called you.
Man, call me back. Just call me back. I'll say it.
What do you have to say?
KILT's going to make me rich. KILT
KILT News at 8:22. This is Carl Williams for Russell and Smith Ford, serving Houston for over 40 years. KILT CBS report.
A lot of people getting to work late this morning. Southwest Freeway traffic is still making only 5 to 10 miles per hour way out at Fondren.
Cloudy and hot, that 30% chance of afternoon and evening thunder showers. Variable winds, high today 95, skies are clear, 76 degrees at KILT. KILT Hudson and Harrigan with a happy birthday to Robin this morning, by the way. It's almost 33 minutes after 8 o'clock right now. 69 at the airport, 76 at KILT, clear skies and the same old forecast with a high of 95 and maybe some rain. Okay. Oh, listen, we have business to take care of.
Business?
Oh, yeah. First of all, business about the $20,000 we're giving away. And
That's business.
The code word this hour's reporter. The phrase is KILT is going to make me rich, okay? And I got a better idea.
What's that?
Right now, immediately, let's give away some tickets to the Elvis concert. I'll take the second phone call at 524-2911.
And if you're not near a phone, all you got to do is hang on for a couple of minutes and we'll be back with the story guy.
Nope, that's the right price, all right. But only Mad Men will sell these new Mad Men shirts for only $7.88, when those other stores will sell them for twice that price in a couple of months. A special shipment of Mad Men shirts, only $7.88 and only at your House of Jeans. But hurry, this insane offer only lasts as long as the shirts do.
We got what's new, and we got it now. At your House of Jeans.
In Galleria, Gulfgate, Memorial City, Sharpstown, 2215 Southmore, Pasadena, and Galvez Mall in Galveston.
You're call number 1. We're looking for call 2. You just missed it. And you're the winner.
Oh, wonderful.
Just like that.
Oh, wonderful.
Who are you?
Joyce Bird, BYRD.
How's your bird, Joyce? I guess you get asked that constantly, don't you?
I didn't hear you.
I said, how's your bird? Yeah, well, you know you are the lucky winner of 2 tickets to see Elvis.
Oh, wonderful.
Could I have your address, please?
Yes, 6501 Oban, OBAN.
We'll be right over. But first, before we get over there to see Mrs. Bird, we have to bring in the one and only, the ever-loving Story Guy! Well, good morning, Story Guy.
Hi, good morning to you.
It is time for the Hudson and Harrigan story this morning from yours. I mean, you truly. I don't know how to say that.
Whatever.
Oh, yes. Well, let's get right to the story then. What's it about?
Now,
Yes. You tell me what it's about, and then we start the organ music. And
today's story called Adventures of a Local Big-Time Republican in Kansas City.
In Kansas City.
Once upon a time, there's a fella standing in a bar, and another guy walks up to him and says, "Are you Joe Smith?" And the fellow said, "Yeah, I'm Joe Smith." He said, "Were you in Kansas City a few weeks ago?" And the fellow said, "Just a minute," and takes out a little notebook out of his pocket. Look through the pages, go down the line, and say, "Yeah, I was in Kansas City a few weeks ago. Did you stay at the Mule Box?" Well, the guy looks through his little notebook again and says, "Yeah, I stayed at the Mule Box." "Well, was you in room 213? The fellow looks at the notebook again and says, "Yeah, I was room 213. The guy says, "Do you know a Mrs. Kramer Wright who stayed in room 214? The guy looked in his book again and said, "Yeah, I knew a Mrs. Wright who stayed in 214. the guy says, tell me, do you have an affair with Mrs. Wright? The fellow look at notebook again and say, yeah, I had an affair with Mrs. Wright. The guy says, well, I'm Mr. Wright, and I don't like it. Again, the fellow looked in his notebook and says, you know, you're right. I didn't like it either.
Okay, Mr. Harrigan, get the attorneys on the line quick.
I got him.
Yeah, well, that's Hudson Harrigan's story guy for this morning, boys and girls. And don't forget tomorrow morning. He may be back. I don't know. We'll try and present the story guy again tomorrow morning, same time, same station. And that's when you'll hear him say,
Dr. Renee Richards' mother is writing a book.
oh, yeah, what's the name of the book?
My son, the daughter.
H&H Sweetheart of the Day is Karen Russell of Baxter & Corge Incorporated.
Oh, she's the one that plays tennis. Oh, that's Dr. Richards.
No,
Yeah,
that's Karen
okay,
Russell.
sure, now I get it. Okay, flowers for Mary Miller and a Sweetheart photo by Lee Rodriguez.
KILT is going to make you rich.
10 minutes until 9 o'clock. Here's Mr. Hudson.
Oh, hi there. This is Mr. Hudson. I have There's a 30% chance of rain today with a high of 95. Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah,
The code word this hour is reporter, and that means $20,000 to you if you answer your phone by saying KILT is going to make me rich, okay?
And if you win the money on the Hudson and Harrigan show, and Lord knows we want you to win it on our show.
Oh, you're not kidding.
We're going to come over to your house.